Have you ever been caught in that moment when someone disrespects you, and suddenly your blood begins to boil, your mind races with anger, and all reason seems to disappear? That immediate surge of emotion, that fierce desire to defend yourself or retaliate, it's one of the most powerful and human reactions we experience. But what if I told you that this reaction, while natural, is not the only way? What if you could learn to remain unshakably calm, composed, and in control, even in the face of humiliation or blatant disrespect? The ancient Stoics, philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, developed a mindset that allowed them to maintain peace no matter the external chaos. Their wisdom is not just ancient history. It is a powerful guide for us today, helping us protect our energy, preserve our dignity, and rise above every insult with grace and strength. Here on Beyond Vision Mindset, we are committed to bringing you these timeless lessons and practical tools to help you unlock your full potential and cultivate a resilient spirit. If you're ready to take control of your emotional landscape and transform how you handle disrespect, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell now, so you never miss these life-changing insights. Let's use this moment to give a huge shout-out to Vijayalakshmi Patel for supporting Beyond Vision Mindset as a member. Your support truly fuels this channel and helps me bring you more impactful content. If you want to join this amazing community and get exclusive perks, just hit the join button below and become a member today. Alright, now let's dive in. 1. The fire of disrespect, a common human experience. Disrespect is something everyone encounters. It cuts deep because it strikes at our sense of self, our identity, and our dignity. When someone dismisses you, mocks you, or treats you with disdain, it triggers a powerful emotional response. Our bodies flood with adrenaline, our hearts pound, and the mind instinctively gears up to defend itself, often with anger or hurt. This reaction is both biological and social. From an evolutionary standpoint, being part of a respected social group meant safety and survival. Being ostracized or disrespected threatened that security. Our ancestors needed to respond quickly and forcefully to protect their status, so this fight or flight reaction became wired into our brains. But in modern life, this instinct can work against us. Reacting impulsively often escalates conflict, damages relationships, and robs us of peace. The key is to recognize this reaction as natural, but not mandatory. You have the ability to pause, to reflect, and to choose a different path, one that leads to strength rather than destruction. The Stoics understood this deeply. They knew that while the insult is outside their control, their response is not. 2. The Stoic way. Peace in the face of humiliation. The Stoics faced immense adversity, emperors betrayed, friends turned against them, enemies jeered, and yet their writings reveal a remarkable steadiness. Marcus Aurelius, often called the philosopher king, ruled a vast empire with wisdom and calm under enormous pressure. He taught that true peace comes from focusing on what is within your control, your thoughts, your judgments, your actions, and letting go of everything else. Humiliation and disrespect are external events, and as such, they do not have power over your soul unless you allow it. This was a revolutionary idea. No insult, no slight, no humiliation can truly harm you unless you give it permission. The power to remain serene amid provocation is a profound form of freedom. By internalizing this, the Stoics built an unbreakable fortress of tranquility within themselves. They knew that peace was not something to be found outside in the approval of others but something cultivated deep within. This mindset transforms the experience of disrespect from a wound into an opportunity for growth, discipline, and clarity. 3. Responding with strength, not emotion. When insulted or disrespected, it's easy to let anger take over. Anger feels justified, even righteous, like a natural reaction to injustice. But the Stoics warn us that anger is a temporary madness, a cloud that blinds the mind and weakens the spirit. It leads to rash decisions, harsh words, and often regret. True strength, according to Stoicism, lies in the mastery of your reactions. Epictetus said that the essence of freedom is not in external circumstances but in how you choose to respond to them. To respond with strength means to maintain composure, to act from reason, and to preserve your dignity. This does not mean submission or passivity. It means choosing your battles wisely and not surrendering your peace to the provocations of others. Imagine a mighty oak tree standing firm in a storm. It does not lash out, but its roots run deep, and it bends without breaking. That is the image of Stoic strength. Flexible, resilient, and controlled. 4. The power of silence. Silence is one of the most underestimated tools we have when confronted with disrespect. Many people view silence as weakness or fear, but the Stoics taught that silence can be a form of profound power and self-control. When faced with insult or provocation, the choice to remain silent is not surrender. It is a refusal to engage in a futile battle over ego and emotions. Seneca pointed out that sometimes courage is simply found in the decision to not respond in anger, to not give fuel to the fire. Silence denies others the power to disturb your peace and forces them to confront their own actions without your involvement. The calm dignity of silence commands respect. It shows that your value is not dependent on external validation, and it speaks volumes more than words filled with anger or defensiveness ever could. In this silence, you reclaim your power and assert control over your emotional state. 5. Protecting your inner fortress. At the heart of Stoicism is the idea that your mind is your fortress, your sanctuary from the chaos of the outside world. While you cannot control what others say or do, you have absolute authority over your own thoughts, judgments, and feelings. This sovereignty over the mind is the ultimate form of freedom. When you build and guard this fortress with discipline and mindfulness, no disrespect can breach it. You decide what meaning to assign to every insult, slight, or provocation. If you interpret disrespect as an opportunity to practice patience, to demonstrate your virtue, or simply to remain untouched, then the power of that insult dissolves. Each time you exercise this control, you grow stronger and more resilient. Your peace is your power. The discipline to protect your mind from unnecessary suffering is what allows you to rise above the turmoil of the world. 6. Timeless wisdom to transform your reactions. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, when someone does wrong, it is because they think it is right. This profound insight invites compassion and perspective. Most disrespect stems from ignorance, fear, or pain, not a genuine reflection of your worth. Epictetus teaches that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Seneca urges us to meet cruelty not with cruelty but with kindness and understanding, recognizing that harshness is often born from weakness. This is not passive resignation. It is an active, courageous choice to embody your highest self even when challenged. By doing so, you live with dignity, peace, and strength that no disrespect can diminish. This transformation is the essence of the Stoic way, a life of virtue in a turbulent world. If you are ready to rise above insults, protect your peace, and master your emotions with the ancient power of Stoic wisdom. Beyond Vision Mindset is here to guide you on that journey every step of the way. Subscribe, hit the bell, and join a community dedicated to cultivating resilience, clarity, and purposeful living. Share this video with someone who could benefit from learning how to stay calm and composed when faced with disrespect. Creating content like this is not easy. It takes time, research, and a deep commitment to uplift and foster genuine self-growth. If you appreciate the value here and want to support the channel, consider buying me a coffee through the basic support option or join the Super Chat and Stickers activity during live streams. Your support helps keep this message alive and growing. Thank you for being part of this journey. Remember, the greatest power you possess is your ability to remain calm in the storm and to let your silence be your strength. Stay strong. Stay calm. Stay beyond the vision.